Hi there, this is Jenny, the Vintage Soul Crafter. This is probably only my third video, but I thought I would share some of the process of this Language of Flowers index card series that I've been doing for Daisy Yellow Index Card a Day. And if you hear some crazy noise in the background, that would be my crazy dog Otis, my bulldog, my buddy. And he doesn't really do much crafting or creating art-wise, but he does create a lot of noise. So, you know. Anyway, I'm on basically the last, I guess, quarter of this index card a day, the Language of Flowers series. And so this is R, and I couldn't think of any other flower I'd like to do besides the rose. And so, yeah, I'm probably going to say a lot because I don't necessarily multitask well, and speaking and creating at the same time are kind of new to me. Add into that trying to make a video, and well, yeah. So these are just going to be short little snippets. Right now I'm fussy cutting. I have never fussy cutted so much, not sure if that's a word, cutted, in my life as I have done for these index cards. And I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing in the world, but I'm willing to do it for the sake of art. I mean, you know. So, yeah, there's that word again. That's what I'm doing right now. But basically, and this is just one of the many roses represented, I have my index card right here. It is R. I've already covered it with my vintage Sunset Garden book page. And then I also took out of my vintage ornamental shrubs book, and I had to photocopy because these were on the opposite side of each other, and I really wanted to include at least 3 roses: dog rose, Austrian briar, and Romanes rose. And so that's the first step, is gluing these onto the index card, and then just kind of deciding where it's going to go from there and allowing inspiration to guide me. And in order to include 3 of these and some rose hips, I definitely needed to fussy cut some of these out, or a couple of them anyway. And that's where I'm starting, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. I like to be inspired by the letter, allow it to, words to permeate through the flowers and through the letter. And then I'll find a little quote to attach to it. So immediately when I think of R and I think of roses, I think of restore, I think of relax, I think of renew, revival. So those are some of the words going through my mind, and as I go along in the process, not necessarily with the rose, but maybe with some of the other letters, I will share that with you as well. Thanks for joining me for just a few minutes anyway, and I hope you enjoy this series of the Language of Flowers. And I'm just getting started on the whole YouTube bit, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's a great process, and it's humbling to say the least, and I'm inspired by so many other YouTube crafters and artists out there, and I'll list some of those in the comments section at some point in time. Okay, thanks. Bye.